Assalamualaikum Wr.Wb. Hello everyone, my name is Putri Puspita Sari. So today my friends and I want to give tips how to improve English speaking skill. Okay, let's talk about it. Have you ever observed how English native speakers or people that are good in English speak to each other? Have you really paid attention to the whole conversational process? If yes, you should be able to notice these things. Their choice of words, their voice intonation, and their gesture or expressions. They are three things you need to improve English speaking skill. First, let's focus on the word choice. Those native or good English speakers do not always use sophisticated or super difficult words. They do not necessarily choose long word or sentence to express what they are trying to say. They choose their word based on what they really need to say, even though it is not always what they mean. That is sarcasm or connotative. If you need to say special and is the only word coming up, then just say it. Don't bother hurting yourself by looking for a more sophisticated synonym. For example, extraordinary and perhaps to sound smart. Remember, you are having a simple day-to-day conversation, not writing a poem.
Assalamualaikum Wr.Wb. My name is Salsabilla Ari S.A, and this is the next part of how to improve your English speaking skill. So, quit pressing on yourself. Too much thinking or hesitating will prevent you from speaking fluently. The next thing you need to do is listening to their intonation. There's not a single good English speaker that makes himself sound like a machine. Humans have the ability to play with their voices through intonation. If you are a bilingual and are currently learning to speak English, you should try to sound natural in English as you do in your mother tongue.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Khoirunnisa Muttaqiyah. Here I will continue to explain about the three things needed to speak English. Intonation may vary in different languages and cultures. Therefore, to speak English naturally, you need to learn and listen to a native English speaker. If you like sounding posh like Emma Watson, learn the British accent and stick to it. If you like a more standard and a relatively easier to copy accent, you may want to listen to an American speaker, except those from Texas. They sound a bit different from the rest of the country. However, if you want to stick to your own and natural accent acquired from your mother tongue, feel free to do so, since the point is to sound natural, not to sound like a machine.
Hello, my name is Siti Atviyanti, and next is the third or last step for improve your English speaking skill is to use the appropriate gestures and expression in conversation. A good communication skill in any languages require you to use appropriate gestures and expressions in a conversation. Using wrong body language will result in misunderstanding or conflict. Related to this, an English learner must make sure that he does not overdo or neglect using facial expressions, for instance. And then, if they can't master a language, one must also learn its culture and do's or don'ts in speaking to a person of a certain country. And next, don't use mastering grammar only is never enough to make you into a good English speaker.
Okay guys, that is what we can convey, three things you need to improve English speaking skill. Hopefully it can be useful. Thanks for watching. Wassalamualaikum Wr.Wb. See you guys.